Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The football world is buzzing with whispers and speculations that seem too wild to ignore, as word spreads that DK Metcalf, one of the most explosive and physically dominant wide receivers in the league, is reportedly leaving Seattle behind and is now linked to a blockbuster move to the San Francisco 49ers. Rumors circulating among insiders and social media pundits have fans talking about this potential seismic shift, suggesting that Metcalf could be on the verge of stepping into a completely new chapter of his career. Everyone is speculating about what this move could mean not just for the two franchises involved, but for the entire NFC West, where rivalries are fierce and any change in the lineup of star players immediately sets the rumor mill on fire. The thought of Metcalf suiting up for the 49ers, wearing the iconic red and gold, has fans from every corner of the league debating endlessly. Analysts are poring over film, imagining his synergy with the current 49ers offensive scheme and predicting how his unmatched speed and physicality could either elevate the team to new heights or disrupt existing chemistry. The rumor is spreading so fast that even casual observers of the sport are now caught up in discussions about how this could redefine the balance of power in one of the league's most competitive divisions. While details remain murky and nothing has been officially confirmed, the chatter suggests that Metcalf's potential arrival in San Francisco might ignite one of the most talked-about rivalries in recent memory, as every fan of the Seahawks is reportedly feeling a mix of shock, disbelief, and perhaps even a hint of betrayal. The NFC West, already notorious for its heated matchups and passionate fan bases, could see an entirely new dynamic unfold if this rumor proves true. Conversations on forums, podcasts, and social media platforms have exploded, with fans dissecting every possible angle, from contract implications to offensive strategies, and even the psychological impact on both teams. Analysts are weighing in with scenarios where Metcalf's presence could dramatically alter defensive game plans, forcing rival teams to rethink their approach to matchups and potentially reshaping the narrative around divisional supremacy. Beyond the tactical implications, the story is capturing imaginations because it challenges long-held assumptions about loyalty, player movement, and how quickly a star athlete can redefine a franchise's identity. Even those who typically avoid the rumor mill are now tuning in, drawn by the sheer audacity of the potential transfer and the endless possibilities it could create in terms of headline-making plays and jaw-dropping moments on the field. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders have hinted at the possibility of Metcalf not just fitting into the 49ers system, but fundamentally transforming it with his unique skill set. There is a palpable sense of anticipation as fans and commentators alike speculate on how his towering frame, explosive speed, and ability to dominate contested catches could redefine the offensive identity of San Francisco. Imagining him stretching defenses downfield and creating mismatches that force opponents into impossible situations has sparked endless discussions across platforms. The rumor has even prompted former players and analysts to weigh in, each offering their own takes on how Metcalf's presence could shift the momentum of divisional battles and perhaps even influence playoff trajectories in ways that no one had dared to predict before. The media frenzy has grown to the point where every snippet of information, no matter how small, is dissected and amplified, creating a snowball effect of speculation. Fans are dissecting film clips of past games, highlighting plays where Metcalf's dominance was undeniable, and debating how his chemistry with a new quarterback could either make or break the 49ers' offensive potency. The discussion now extends beyond pure football analysis, touching on emotional and cultural aspects of the teams involved as the fan bases wrestle with excitement, anxiety, and the intoxicating thrill of imagining what could unfold on the field in the near future. In addition, social media has become an electric storm of conjecture, with supporters and skeptics alike theorizing about how this rumored move might affect team morale and locker room dynamics. The mere suggestion of Metcalf joining the 49ers has sparked viral threads, where fans debate everything from potential touchdown celebrations to how defensive coordinators might adjust their schemes to contain his athletic prowess. Even casual observers are drawn into heated discussions about whether such a transfer could shift long-standing perceptions of divisional dominance. The rumor has ignited a flurry of digital content, including memes, highlight reels, and reaction videos, all of which feed into the growing narrative that something monumental could be on the horizon. Analysts are speculating on potential breakout games and must-watch matchups, pondering how Metcalf's physical style of play could alter in-game strategies and force coaches to rethink conventional approaches. There's a shared sense of urgency and anticipation in the air, as fans of every stripe try to predict the ramifications of what, if true, would be one of the most impactful moves of the season. The excitement is tangible, with every corner of the football community seemingly holding its breath for confirmation or denial. The financial aspects of this rumored move are also feeding the frenzy, with experts speculating on contract negotiations, salary cap maneuvering, and potential incentives that could accompany Metcalf's signing with the 49ers. Discussions about how the team might allocate resources to accommodate a star receiver of his caliber have dominated podcasts and sports talk shows, creating a parallel narrative alongside the on-field speculation. Fans are theorizing about the potential reshaping of the offensive roster, imagining a domino effect where other players could see changes in their roles and responsibilities to maximize the impact of Metcalf's skill set. The rumor is not just about one player moving teams. It is about how such a move could trigger a cascade of strategic adjustments that ripple across the entire division. Observers are dissecting every possible scenario, from target distribution and play design to locker room chemistry and leadership dynamics. Each element of speculation fuels the next, creating a layered, almost cinematic storyline that keeps fans returning to the discussion, eager to imagine every conceivable outcome. The financial, strategic, and emotional layers of this rumor intertwine in a way that makes it irresistible to anyone who follows the sport closely, ensuring that the buzz will not die down anytime soon. Perhaps most intriguing is the psychological element embedded in this rumor, as the idea of Metcalf joining the 49ers seems to tap into a collective fascination with narratives of transformation, risk, and high-stakes competition. Fans and commentators alike are reveling in the drama of imagining how he might alter the mentality of the team, pushing players to elevate their performance, while simultaneously putting defensive coordinators and rival squads on high alert. The rumor evokes visions of tense matchups, last-minute victories, and highlight reel moments that could define a season, all while reshaping the identities of the franchises involved. Conversations have expanded beyond just technical analysis, delving into cultural impact, fan identity, and even the emotional roller coaster associated with a star player crossing divisional lines. The speculation has become a form of entertainment in itself, drawing people into a narrative that is part sports, part drama, and part cultural phenomenon. As the rumor persists, the anticipation continues to mount, with each new leak, comment, or insider hint serving as fuel for an ever-growing firestorm of discussion, ensuring that DK Metcalf's potential move to San Francisco remains one of the most talked-about topics in football circles today. Finally, the impact of this rumored move extends far beyond the immediate teams involved, stirring debate across the league about player movement, team strategy, and the nature of competitive balance. Analysts, insiders, and fans alike are projecting scenarios where Metcalf's presence could influence playoff seeding, draft strategy, and even the perception of what it means to be a franchise player in today's NFL. The rumor has prompted endless comparisons to historical moves, prompting questions about loyalty, ambition, and the increasingly fluid dynamics of professional football. Fans are drawn into the speculation not just because of the athletic implications, but because of the narrative richness that surrounds it. The drama, the emotion, the tension of imagining a star changing allegiances, and the cascading effects that follow. Every new comment, video clip, or analysis contributes to a collective imagination that is hungry for every twist and turn, turning a simple rumor into a full-blown phenomenon. The excitement is amplified by the unpredictable nature of the sport itself, where one player, one play, or one move can redefine a season. The story of DK Metcalf potentially leaving Seattle for San Francisco is more than a rumor. It is a catalyst for endless conversation, anticipation, and speculation, and it is clear that football fans are watching, analyzing, and debating every possible outcome with unrelenting enthusiasm. The ripple effects of DK Metcalf's rumored move to the San Francisco 49ers are being felt far beyond the immediate fan bases, as speculation intensifies about how his arrival could completely reshape offensive strategies and defensive preparations across the NFC West. Analysts and insiders are poring over hypothetical playbooks, imagining how Metcalf's combination of size, speed, and leaping ability could stretch defenses to their breaking point, forcing opponents to double cover him or risk giving up game-changing plays. This speculation has sparked heated debates among fans and commentators alike, who are dissecting potential matchups in painstaking detail. Imagining Metcalf catching deep passes down the sideline, turning short slants into explosive gains, and dominating contested catches in ways that could redefine the 49ers' offensive identity. Beyond the tactical implications, there's a palpable sense of drama and tension, as the rumor touches on themes of rivalry, loyalty, and the psychology of competition. Seahawks fans, in particular, are reportedly experiencing a mix of disbelief and outrage, as the thought of one of their star players crossing divisional lines challenges their expectations of team identity and cohesion. The narrative unfolding is rich with possibilities, with each imagined scenario sparking further speculation about how other teams in the division might adjust their rosters or game plans to counteract the presence of a player with Metcalf's caliber and reputation. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Meanwhile, social media platforms have become a wildfire of conjecture, with fans generating memes, highlight reels, and reaction videos that magnify the tension and excitement surrounding the potential transfer. Every cryptic post or insider hint is dissected, shared, and analyzed, creating a feedback loop that amplifies the rumor exponentially. Analysts are exploring how Metcalf's physicality could force opposing defenses to rethink fundamental strategies, perhaps shifting linebackers closer to the line of scrimmage or implementing exotic coverage schemes to mitigate his ability to dominate one-on-one matchups. Conversations have extended beyond the field, delving into locker room dynamics, team chemistry, and leadership, with speculation that Metcalf's presence could inspire younger players or challenge established hierarchies within the 49ers. The debate is not limited to football insiders. Even casual fans are drawn into predicting touchdown scenarios, imagining Metcalf's signature catches, and theorizing about how the move might affect divisional rivalries in both dramatic and subtle ways. This intense focus on every potential angle has transformed a simple rumor into a cultural phenomenon, with each new reaction or analysis serving to heighten anticipation and magnify the stakes of what could be one of the most impactful player movements in recent memory. The buzz continues to grow, feeding a collective curiosity that refuses to be satiated until confirmation or denial finally arrives. Speculation about Metcalf's role within the 49ers offense has become a central theme of discussion, with pundits debating whether his arrival would necessitate a redesign of the passing attack or simply complement existing schemes. Imagining the ways in which his explosiveness could open up space for other receivers, create mismatches against cornerbacks, and transform red zone opportunities has fueled endless conversations. There's also intrigue about how his presence could impact the quarterback, potentially altering timing, read progressions, and even the overall pace of play. These discussions extend beyond the purely technical, delving into psychological territory, where the prospect of adding such a dominant force to the roster could inspire confidence or even anxiety among teammates. Fans are dissecting Metcalf's previous performances, comparing them to the style of play favored by the 49ers, and debating how his skill set could influence game planning against divisional rivals like the Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals. Analysts are theorizing about the domino effect this could trigger, from defensive scheme adjustments to potential shifts in weekly game preparations, making it clear that the mere rumor of his arrival has generated layers of strategic conversation that are as rich and compelling as any actual game day analysis. The discussions are ongoing, immersive, and impossible to ignore for anyone who follows the league closely. In addition to the tactical and strategic considerations, the cultural and emotional impact of this potential move has captured the imaginations of fans across the league. Seahawks supporters, in particular, are reportedly feeling a complex mix of anger, betrayal, and curiosity, as the thought of losing a star to a divisional rival challenges deeply held notions of loyalty and team identity. At the same time, 49ers fans are electrified by the possibility of gaining one of the most physically imposing and athletically gifted wide receivers in the league, leading to discussions about how his presence could energize fan engagement, stadium atmosphere, and overall team morale. Analysts and insiders speculate about the narratives that could emerge if the rumor proves true, from epic matchups to potential highlight reel moments that define the season. Conversations now extend beyond the XS and OS, encompassing elements of spectacle, storytelling, and emotional resonance that amplify the intensity of the speculation. This rumor has transcended mere football analysis, evolving into a multifaceted discussion about identity, rivalry, and the drama inherent in professional sports, capturing the attention of anyone who loves the game, regardless of allegiance. The effect is almost cinematic, with fans mentally projecting scenarios and building entire storylines around a single player's potential change of team. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.